Hey, hello. My name is Roguebat. Roguebat? Screwed that up. What a start to a video. Hey, hello. My name is Rogue Rat. Jesus. Welcome back to Vintage Story. We finally have our chain armor, which is amazing. Today I'm gonna make a pair of leggings and a hat as well to go with the set. For that, we are gonna need some more iron. We're gonna need, I believe, 18 pieces in total. And we do not have that. We have 12 pieces here. So I'm gonna go build a new refractory. You know what? Let's build a mannequin. No, is that not how you spell mannequin? What is it called? It's called an armor stand, isn't it? Yep. Close enough. Yeah, let's build some armor stands first and foremost, just so we have a place to keep all of our gear. I really do need to do a whole bunch of inventory management at the moment. It's getting a little bit crazy. What's the best way of... There we go. Just need 2 of those, I think it was. Gonna probably move all of this stuff. Where are you? There you are. Bozo spotted. Take that. Yeah, probably gonna do a whole bunch of inventory management, probably off camera. Gonna move all of our leatherworking stuff into this building over here. And this is gonna be an extended forge. Because I am gonna want to put a clutch on this thing eventually. And be able to swap between that and the quern, which is... Where is my quern? Yeah, I thought it was over here. Sorry for leaving you out here, bud. Let me move you back in. Just plop you down here for now. Let's make a mannequin. Can't believe I remembered that recipe. That's crazy. And I'll go chuck this upstairs with the other guy. Keep guard. Perfect. Not actually perfect, but it'll do. There we go, look at that. Alright, we're just moving a few things over. I will set this up properly for the leatherworking soon. But for now, we're just going to chuck some barrels in here. Guess it doesn't really matter how we do it, because I'm probably going to move most of this around. Anyway, and I have built, 3 more of the refractory ovens, which we're going to put in here. Because we're going to need a lot more iron than what we currently have. Put one there, one there. Gonna have to find a place to put this. It's a little extra column. We don't really need it, but I kind of like it. For now, you can live in the corner. And, you know what, let's put that here. We don't need this shelf here at the moment. As soon as the day comes, we're going to go out and grab a whole bunch of trees. I'm going to have to cut down a lot of trees today to keep up with the charcoal that we need. But regardless, let's get this going. This should net us... did I not make... Okay, apparently I did not make a 3rd chimney. Good thing I have enough here. This should get us 18 more chunks of iron. There we go. So we're going to need 120 for each of those. So let's just grab 3 stacks. Chuck that in. Okay. So I don't know currently if I should be saving up all of my... I got the black coal and the brown coal in here. I don't know if that's better used like later on. I have been saving it, obviously. We have quite a lot of it. But... Oh, no, don't do that. I don't know if it's used for like steel making or something. If it's not, I'm happy to use it. I've only got 5 more pieces of charcoal left though, so I'm gonna have to go out and cut some trees this evening. This is really loud in here, huh? I will, however, for the time being, continue to make as much iron as I can get away with. And let's switch the trusty old health hammer back on. Let that do its thing. And I do want to work on the house a little bit today. If we'll get around to that, I'm not sure, honestly. My main concern right now is hunting, exploring, and basically just getting geared up for the Resonance Archives, which I'd like to head over to for the start of next episode. Okay, this is the final piece of iron from this group here. So we're up to 10 pieces there. Got 2 more left from that batch. Let me turn this off. There we go. And I'm gonna make a new axe for us. And I'm gonna go and decimate the grove of trees over here. Absolutely destroy all of them. I kind of want to babysit this, because once this is done, it will have enough residual heat to put straight back onto the health hammer. But honestly, I think it's still gonna be. We'll probably get a couple done before the heat runs out, but even then, I think I'd rather just go get a bunch of charcoal. But I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna get right back out there and get chopping. Actually, a really lovely day out today. Kind of blue skies, but still snowy. Kill these guys, just because I cannot stand for them being alive in my area here. Look at this guy trying to get into my pantry, probably. Trying to eat my cheese, buddy. I don't have any. Not yet. I will do. Maybe in year 2. Get this out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to chop down basically all of this, or the majority of this. I want to build like maybe a 4x4x4 fire pit. It's gonna take a lot of wood, but it'll be totally worth it. I always forget there's a cherry tree here. That's cool. Anyway. Let's get to it, shall we? This is going to take a long time. But man, I can't wait to get to the Resonance Archives. Actually, you know what? Now I think about it, it may not be a bad idea for us to go and pay a visit to the artisan trader and get the location for the archives again, because it has disappeared from our map. Oh, did that have that had a hollow in it? Okay, cool. Bald cypress seed. Damn, we're finding all kinds of stuff. Alright, yeah, let me go do that now. Because I can spend the evening if I have to, cutting those trees down. A bald cypress. I'm kind of curious about that. I'm going to plant that near the house. Let's do this, I don't know. Let's do it here. Boom. Alright, I'll see you guys over there. It's this direction, I think. Treasure hunter trader, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go whoop whoop. I don't think so, idiot. Where's my bow? It's not on my hotbar, otherwise I would have absolutely have slain. You know what? Nah, it's not worth it. By the way, I just realized we have a redwood. That's super cool. Still really want to go and visit an actual redwood forest. I think it's going to be amazing. I should probably get my bow on my hotbar, right? Just in case. Could you imagine if we hit that shot? Oh, baby. Anyway, yeah, see you back at the treasure hunter. This guy is attacking me. I won't stand for that. Unprovoked. I did nothing to you other than shoot you with an arrow. 200 miles an hour. Oh, no. Well, I gotta go after it, you know? That's my food. Just make sure that he doesn't get crushed, because, that will spoil the meal. Please be alive. You idiot. You absolute buffoon. How much will we get from this? 3. Not great, but better than nothing. That's annoying. Not as annoying as having to crawl out of this hell pit, though. Alright, we're very close. I also may have underestimated my tapeworm, and we're about to start starving. I really thought I'd have enough food to keep me going, so I'm probably going to do some foraging for some mushrooms. There should be some around here somewhere. That's the game's cue to miraculously spawn some mushrooms on this oak tree. No? By the way, I think sometimes borax can spawn with the quartz. What is that? That's a wolf. Okay. Well, there's bound to be mushrooms around here somewhere. Cue me taking damage. Here we go. Bearded tooth. Just gobble that down immediately. Eat it raw. I do actually love a good raw mushroom. IRL. Alright, let's speak to this guy, see if he'll give us the map again. Legend. Alright, approximate location. I wonder why it got removed. So it's basically... Oh my god, it's so far. This is going to be a hell of a journey. I'm probably going to turn all of our... I'm going to take the map with me this time. Alright, I'm going to head back. I'm going to turn all of this meat into, like meals in a crock pot. And we're going to seal it with fat. And we're going to take that with us as our meal. What's the temperature right now? -9. Alright, it's already 2 PM. The day's already got ahead of me. So I'm going to go back, continue cutting down trees. What are you? Reindeer. Bro. Get murdered. Yeah, I'm gonna spend my day hunting these guys. I do need to make new arrows pretty soon, but I think we're gonna go straight for iron this time. Tracking both of these guys is gonna be a nightmare, but it will be totally worth it. Got one of them. It's a caribou. Nice. Good chunk of meat there. I did lose the male. I don't know where they went. But, I'm committed to hunting them now, so there we go. They're right there. See if I can hit them across the river. God, I'm good. Humble, too. Are you gonna attack me? I double dare you. Idiot. Alright, the male's down. Oh, thank God for the shiitake. Yum, 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 yum. I have to sustain myself on wild mushrooms right now. I'm living the cottagecore dream. Give me that. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, good stuff. I thought I saw something a moment ago on the ground here. I think it was just granite. Oh, almost home. I did kill 2 caribou. We have a boatload of meat, so that's great. I actually kind of enjoy the little excursions out to go hunting. Feels like we're kind of living a more nomadic existence, because we have been kind of cooped up in this place for a while. So I'm gonna go do some cooking. Get that ready. Wow, look at that. Look at that sky, man. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna get cooking. Go cut down some trees. And keep smelting some iron, I guess. We definitely got to do some leather working. Look at all of these large pelts that we have here. That's crazy. Yeah. Anyway, boatloads of meat. What a treat. Right, looks like these are done. Those are still very hot. Are they hot enough to put straight on the 770? We might get away with one. Let's turn that back on, just in case. Either way, pretty happy about this. This should be the majority of the iron that we need. I do want to make arrows. Like I said, we're about to starve again, so... Yep, please ignore that. Start placing these down. Hate it when the game puts that in the center. Let's find a cool place for this redwood. Maybe just like out back somewhere. Those are apparently quite rare to get the seeds for, so excited to see how big that can actually get to. Turns out this got too cold right at the very end, so that's fun. Anyway, it looks like some of our meals are done here, so we're going to scoop that up and we're going to immediately seal it with a lump of fat there. And I'm going to start the next load. Making them in batches of 4 here so that we don't have any overflow. Lovely jubbly. Alright, I'm going to keep on working this. Time with this one. I'm going to use up most of the brown coal that we found. I desperately need to sort out my inventory, as usual. Looks like the old health hammer's just like, nah, you know what? Don't feel like it, bruv. Look at that. Bong. Yeah. We need some wind. We need somebody to go up and blow on the windmill a little bit. Either way. I'm gonna go grab that wood that I've been talking about grabbing for the last God knows how long. After I'm done with this. Also got a little bit more food. But hey, look. Our stockpile's coming back. Pretty nice there. We've got, what? 13 pieces there. I believe I said we needed 18? Yeah, 18 pieces to make the remaining chain armor. Probably will make scale armor at some point as well. And we got 8 tin bronze arrows left, so I'm gonna want some arrows as well. Alright, inventory is now full. Did an absolute number on that stupid forest. Take that. I'm gonna now chop these up. Hopefully we have enough charge left in our axe to make a boatload of firewood. Either way, I'm gonna make this... I'm gonna make it at least twice as deep. So a 3x3x2. And see if this gets us anywhere. It looks like we actually do have enough for a 3x3x3. Which is incredible. Hopefully this doesn't burn my house down. I don't see why it would. I do need 1 piece of grass, please. Hello. Give me that. Bada boom. Also, I think we can actually break this. So let's get rid of this. This is taking up unnecessary space. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we got loads of wood left over as well. There we go. Charcoal pit, baby. Wonderful stuff. Sounds like the wind still hasn't really picked up much. What is the time here? Okay, the sun's coming up soon, so I do want to get back out. I don't remember what I was doing. What was I doing the day before? Well, I guess I want to go pick up some of the meteoric iron that we found. There's one here. Where are the others? Problem is, it's kind of hard to see, isn't it? I'm assuming we still only need 1 to make the falx, but I think we might need an iron anvil, so I should probably keep looking for the borax down south. So that might be what we do. We didn't take any readings along here, so maybe head over here as well. Wish I could see the other meteoric iron I found. Having it as a grey icon is not great in this snow. There's one. Oh no, that's the one we were just looking at. Anyway, yeah, I'll pick some of that up. I've got 50 pieces of flint here, so I may as well get some leatherworking done. Let me turn that into a water source as well. That's all frozen, so let's not do it over there. Thank you all. Sun is about to come up, so I do want to get out of here. But let's just put that there. Put that there. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful stuff. Chuck that in. Boom. We go get my leather. Alright. Put this hide in. I think we can get away with... Is it 8? Yeah, 8 pieces. Nice. I do have a bunch more limestone and chalk to put in there, but I'm gonna... I need to move my quern over. I need to build that transmission and clutch, actually, and have a way to switch between the quern and the health hammer. Do I have food with me? I do. I got delicious red meat pie here. Alright, first things first. Let's go grab that meteoric iron, see what that's about. I don't really know. I've never mined this before, so I don't know how it drops or anything like that. I'm hoping we have enough to make like 1 bar for a Falx, maybe? Where were you? Over here, I believe. Yes. Wonderful. Let's take a look at this. Makes a nice noise. Okay, gives us 3 pieces of iron. 2 pieces smelt into 1 iron ingot. Okay, that's great. So we should have enough to make a single ingie. And then maybe make a Falx. Yeah, we don't need the plate, right, for the Falx. I don't know why it's showing the plate here. That does make me a little worried, but... Let's have a look. Smelting in the bloomery. 20 bits, 2 pieces. Okay, so we need to put it in a bloomery, it looks like. And that will give us 1... Wait, do we need to do that? Let me go take a look. Alright, so yeah, it looks like we actually will need the iron anvil to do meteoric iron. That's a shame, but it makes sense. We'll keep our eyes peeled. Right, anyway. I'm gonna go take some readings, look for some borax. Let me take my boat with me. Like a smart boy. And I'll see you over there. Shh, be quiet. Kind of want to kill it, but I'm going to try and skirt around it. There's a wolf. What is the wolf doing? This place... where did the bear go? Alright, there. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't be here. This is the place where we encountered like 5 bears. I'm trying to take a shortcut, but it actually may be a long cut. I think it's taking longer to get to the place that I want to go to. Ooh, man, this is quite a journey. Anyway, I'm right at the tip of this little Italian-looking place. Mamma mia. Let's see if we can. That's a wolf. Hello. Alright, anyway. Yeah. Let's see if we can take some readings over here for some borax. Your boy needs some borax. If not, we'll probably head over. Always like to find a cave if I can, you know. I'm lazy, I don't like digging if I can avoid it. Oh, I will grab these because I do want to supplement my food a little bit with some mushies. Alright, what do we have here? We have emerald, lignite, sphalerite, cinnabar. Okay, we've lost the reading for the borax. So that probably tells me that we want to head back up this way. This is where we found the borax reading. Likewise there. So it definitely is north. So that's good to know. I actually totally forgot about this ruin here. It's got the aged wood, which I'm gonna want to grab. After I take a reading, we're about... Ah, more deer, huh? Take another reading here. Nope, no borax, unfortunately. We do have chromite here. I don't know what... I mean, I'm assuming chrome, but I didn't even know that was a thing in the game. So yeah, I think down here is a bust. We have to head north, which is good because this is actually uncharted territory for us here. Well, there goes my axe. Definitely forgot about that. This is a cool ruin though. I like this. I'm guessing there's probably some hidden loot somewhere. I really don't have time. It's already like 3 PM, I think. Yeah, 2:30. It's crazy. I'm actually considering maybe making the days slightly longer in general. They feel like they're just kind of coming and going. We haven't been to any of this. Oh, anyway, the readings continue. Sun's going down here, so I'm actually going to make a little straw bed for us. We're going to camp the evening outdoors. Because it takes a good 5-6 minutes IRL time to get here and back, so let's grab I think another 8 pieces or so. I found some quartz here and I'm checking it because I read somewhere that sometimes you can find borax. It looks a bit like quartz. I don't know if it actually spawns in with the quartz or not, but yeah. Probably dig a little hidey hole. Why not? Just build it into the side of this cliff. Never mind. I know I can break that rock, but I really can't be bothered. What is that? That's flint. I guess we'll just camp outside, see how it goes. Here we go. What's this? There you go. Nature has provided this for us. Check this cave out real quick. Make sure there's nothing spooky. Oh, there's some brown coal there. Let's do a quick reading. High hematite. Bing, bing, bong, bong, bong. Alright, well, if we need any more hematite. Minuscule borax, but there is hematite here. I guess you know what, I'll spend the rest of the evening grabbing a little bit of this brown coal. And then I'm gonna sleep and hopefully emerge in the morning, not absolutely frozen to death like some kind of disgusting human ice pop. Oh hey, look at this. There's also zinc here. I believe you need zinc to make brass, yes? Yes. What is the percentage? Okay, so mostly copper. Ah, well, you know what? It's 2 AM right now. I slept a little early. I've got about just over 2 stacks of get that out of there. Got 2 stacks of brown coal. Why don't I grab some zinc whilst I'm here as well? Can't hurt. I will want to make some more torch holders in the future, so. Alright, we're getting to the very poor borax now, which is much better. It was just minuscule before. But anyway, the important thing is we know there's iron around here somewhere. Probably in the ocean, knowing my luck. I'm talking. Don't be so goddamn rude. Thank you for the gear, though. So yeah. I'm gonna continue north. I am a little worried about my food situation again. I keep underestimating how greedy my tapeworm's gotten. Still, we should be fine. Alright, sun is coming up. The best reading we found for the borax is on this, yeah, 1% there. Gone down a bit here, down a bit here as well. So it's along either this way or this way. I'm running very low on food. I do have some mushrooms. We may have to live off the land for a little while. I don't want to go home just yet though. Fly agaric, that definitely is not edible. So why don't we head to this little spooky little island over here. Take a reading there and then maybe go home. Whee! Look at this. That doesn't look weird at all. Turns out this spooky little island here has a bunch of zinc in it. Considering we only got 7 pieces from before. These are all rich though, which is amazing. Doesn't hurt to grab it. Alright, no traces of borax on this island. So, yep. This is a bust. We're gonna have to go in the other direction, but that's good to know. Let me get rid of this claystone. I don't want that. I'm gonna head home now because I'm about to starve. I do have some mushrooms on me that I can snack on along the way. What a beautiful morning. What is that? That doesn't look like quartz to me. Well, holy shit. That's a freebie. That's so close to where we were. This is where we took those readings. Look, 1%. Stream of luck, stream of luck. Alright, I'm gonna grab a bunch of this. I don't know how much we actually need. Somebody said we actually only need 1 bit for the anvil. You see, now I'm debating. Do I want to just go straight for the anvil and then make my armor after the fact? Because that will allow us to also make a meteoric iron sword, I believe. I think it might pay to just make the anvil, get it out of the way, because that's like the last anvil we'll ever need, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Excuse me. I was about to look at that. Look at that drop. This is the borax cave here. It feels like it has something in it, you know? Just getting that vibe. Yep, that's a ruin. Hold up. Hold on one moment. Give me a blue gear as well. You're dead. You're just... Oh, I almost felt bad for that guy. That guy gave up at the end. That doesn't make me feel good. Look at this. Hello, bozo. Well... Oh! Look at this! Tapestry. Part 5, 18. Enjoy. Right, we're definitely taking that. That's a must-have. Go away, you're not welcome. What do we have here? A clay tablet. Some jugs. Metal tank. That looks cool. A book. I might as well grab it. A silver knife. Interesting. I'll definitely take these because I'm almost certainly not going to find my way back here. I'm not above gobbling down on some rye to keep my hunger at bay. I would love to take some of this. I actually don't want that, but I would love to take this wool. I would love to take this wallpaper. You can go back up there, buddy. Let's get out here real quick. Take that. Little hand basket there. Ruined axe on the floor. There we go. Another torch holder. Yes. I guess it doesn't hurt to take this firewood. You trying to hide from me? Quartz. You reckon there are secrets in here? There's only one way to find out. I will take a bunch of this. This is free charcoal. Never mind, I'm out of space. Let's have a quick look around. I didn't bring an axe. I did bring an axe, but it broke. Nothing there. Nothing there. Can I just grab this wallpaper, like, straight from the wall? Get that... God, I hate the way that stuff just... Stay away from me. There we go. Right, can I grab this? can, but it looks like dog shit because it's unaged wood. Very cool. Alright, we are home. And we come back with a beautiful painting of a deer. Let's put it over here because it rhymes. Diet of kings, huh? Sausage. Sausage, bun, mustard, ketchup. There you go. Right, so we have our borax. Let's take a look at what we need to make the iron anvil. Here we are. 5 bars, 3 plates. So 11. 11 bars there. And again, so we need 22. God, it's expensive, isn't it? And then we need the powdered borax. Okay, anvils cannot be cast. They must be smithed on another anvil in 2 parts. A base and a top. You must then place the base on the ground while hot. Put flux, such as borax, on top of it. Then add the anvil top, also hot, and then use the hammer several times to fuse the 2 halves together. Okay, so we gotta make them both. But how do we craft them? That's what I'm confused about right now. Let me powder a tiny bit of this borax. Looks like we only need 1 bit, so grab that. Put that away for now. Right. So, borax is a good one. We got that. We need 22. We're not that far off, actually. We're at 15 right now. Alright, I'm gonna make 22 and I guess go from there. I should probably go eat first. Also gonna need to make a new hammer here. This one is... We've really put this one through the ringer, making all of that iron. I'll probably just grab one after we've done this. Man, so many things to do, but I do love the progression. Probably a bad idea. Sorry, a good idea. Is that done? That's done. Huge. Probably not a bad idea to make some more bloomeries. I think we can maybe make 1 more. Let's just chuck you in here for now. Actually, no, that's not how it works, right? We need to make the tannin. Right, there's 10. Make this into weak tannin. Make you into weak tannin for now, and then we'll upgrade that to strong. I don't think this... Yeah, this doesn't rot or anything, so I might just leave this here if I can. I can. Beautiful. Free carpet. Alright, well, I'm almost done with the iron. There's 3 pieces left. This hammer has not done a single thing this entire time, but we're up to a boatload of iron, as you can see. Once I'm done processing all of this, I'm going to make 6 plates. I'm currently just waiting on this. I'm going to make a brand new hammer, because this one's about to break. We're going to make 6 plates, and then we're going to see if we can get this this friggin' anvil crafted, dude. This is a lot of work. It's an obscene amount of work, but hopefully totally worth it. Alright, there we go. That is, what, 8, 16, 24, 20, 30 pieces of iron right there. Oh, it actually says at the top. I'm an idiot. Alright, alright, 30 pieces of iron. I really wish we had some wind. Let's go check on the situation there. I had to do all of that by hand. It was not fun. Mine windmill. You okay, buddy? Yeah, you're not spinning at all. I'm pretty sure the brake is not on, but... Yep. Must just be a calm night for once. Fair enough. Anyway. It's nighttime, so I'm gonna make these 6 pieces of 6 plates that I need. This would be a great help, but it's not working. Alas, I will turn it back on just in case the wind does pick up. So I'm going to need 6 of those, so I'm going to need 12 bars. There we go. Put these all here for now. I'll do these 4 at a time, I think. I'm using all of that brown charcoal. It's actually been a bit of a godsend. Because I believe our charcoal may be done now. Why don't we go check on that whilst this is heating up? Yeah, that's done. Alright, beautiful. I will dig that up at some point. I'm hoping we have enough juice left in our hammer to keep... Yeah, I think we should be fine here. Alright, see you in a sec. Alright, this is the very last plate. Bada boom. Alright. There we go. 4 more plates. We're now at 6 plates. So, how do we make this into the anvil? Where's the anvil? Anvil? Anybody? Oh wait, I think I need this at some point to make my... to make steel, right? Why am I not seeing the anvil? I'm so confused. I'm very confused with this guide right now. Alright, let's look at the base. 5 and 3, okay. How do we do that? I've never... Can you even put... You can. Alright, let's get those heated up. I'm gonna need... here come... For some reason those lag spikes are back. I haven't had them for a few episodes. It's actually really bizarre. My computer's way over spec for this game, but... Yeah. No idea what causes that. Very odd. Either way, let's get... You know what? Let's just get a boatload of... charcoal in here. Or coal, I should say. Get that cooking up. Nice. Can't add that just yet. Okay. I guess once we grab one of these and chuck them on there, we should get the recipe, I'm hoping, for an anvil. Any day now. Right. Coming up to temperature. I like to pick him up about 800 degrees or so. Mr. Anvil. Yes. 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 Can I start doing this now? I need to put those 5 pieces on as well. 1, 2, 3. Oh, gotta do it 4 at a time. Can't believe we're finally working towards an anvil. Alright, it looks like the base is done. Unfortunately, my thing is about to break here. So I'm probably... Anvil top. Probably gonna have to make a new hammer. In fact, I definitely am. I'm an idiot. Let's see how far I can get this before I have to make a new hammer. You know what? I'm gonna just get one cooking in here from bronze. I think that's the fastest way to do this. Where did my shit go? What the fuck is causing those, It's very bizarre. I don't know what's causing those, insane lag spikes. That's really kind of frustrating. Shovel... Hammer. There we go. We'll chuck a bit of this in there, sure. Should be enough. I'm gonna keep hammering here until this breaks. Alright, there goes the hammer. I'm a bit confused as to why I had to make all of these extra iron plates. I feel like there may be an issue there in the... maybe a bug in the handbook. Because it very clearly shows 5 bars and 3 plates. So I think I may have made all of those plates for nothing. Which is kind of annoying, but... ah, shit. Why are you not cooking? Why are you not cooking, my friend? I guess that doesn't burn for long enough to get that going, but that's... I may have to relog here for those lag spikes, man. It's driving me crazy. Sometimes that does help. But I have a feeling it's something in my system causing that, rather than the actual game itself. I'm just going to babysit this briefly. Why are you getting more cold? What is happening? No, there we go. Now you're heating up. Very weird. Alright. Pour this out. Now this is going to take obviously a little while to cool down. I'm going to blow on it. It doesn't work though. So this is going to get cold, but I'm hoping we can just shove that back in. And that should be good. I got the borax ready to rock. So I've got these claystone. I did relog, so hopefully that's going to help the issue of the lag spikes. Oh yeah, also, is my lettuce done? And by lettuce I mean cabbage. No. Alright, well I'll leave that. It will probably die, but we will get the seed back once we harvest. Alright, good. That's cooling down. Whilst we're waiting, why don't we have a look here? What do we... This I want to empty, because this I'm going to put on my back when we head over to the archive. For sure. This is kind of a little storage area for now. I quite like it. What do you guys think? It definitely feels a lot more spacious in here now that we've moved stuff around. Let's go check on the tannin. The date right now is the 6th of December. There's somebody in here. You know what, why don't we get, one more of these refractory kilns going, if we can, before I starve to death momentarily. Might even be able to squeeze an additional, yep, look at that. Nice. Let me go eat. Oh, look at that. He's back. He decided to come back online. Put you down here. Pop those on. Grab a couple stacks. I wonder if we can actually put the brown coal in here. That would be really, really nice if we can do that. Need to go dig up my charcoal in a moment as well. There we go. Throw that back in the chest. Still got an obscene amount left. Can I can't put in that in there. Okay, that does not burn hot enough. Don't mind using black coal. Beautiful stuff. Look at that. Noisy as hell in here, but gonna be so worth it. Is this still... This is still technically warm enough. Yeah, that's not done though. I guess I'll go dig up the coal in the meantime. Look at this. This is gonna be a 3x3 by 3. Should give us a really, really good haul. Oh baby. Oh Jesus Christ! It's one thing, and then it's another thing. I don't have a shovel, bro. Alright, well, you friggin' idiot. Equip that. Put that down here a moment, my son. No. Well, got to use up this bronze somehow, so... Oh, man. What a nightmare. Alright. Shovel done. Finally. Also, new hammer. Finally. Oh, man. What a day. Let's get some, couple pieces in here. Chuck that back on. Get that heat up. Also gonna have to heat up the base as well. But I think we're more or less ready to rock now. Whilst that's heating, let me go grab some more of this good stuff over here. Now this should keep me going for very, very long time. I hope. But I do still want to make that iron armor before we head out. And the meteoric iron sword. This is what this is really for. It's making the meteoric iron falx. So hopefully that's going to pay off. Oh, amazing. A medium temporal storm's on its way. So I think we have about 24 hours or so before that kicks in. These guys don't have any idea what's coming for them though. I'm going to be wearing my new armor. Alright. Chuck that on there. I think we're very close to having this finished now. Alright guys, final stretch here. Chuck that on. Put that back in. It's already very hot, so that's good. Remove all of this slag. There we go, you can see we're finished. Yeah, the guide... Let me move away. The guide is clearly bugged, because it was saying 5 bars and 3 plates. It's either or. So they need to specify that, but that's fine. We are just about done, I believe. That is very, very hot. That's great. Bing. Right. Let me grab that. Let me put that down. Let me get that. Please. Shut the hell up. Grab this. So now we put some borax on there. Just one. Bada bing. And then we hit him with the... Bing bong! Look at that. Oh, it's got a little hole in it. That's sick. That looks so much nicer than this thing. Wow, that was a lot of work. But you know what? That is so worth it, man. Like, put those away for a moment. And that. Look at this. That's a proper anvil. I'm so proud. Guys, we're going to leave it here for today. When we come back, we're going to fight off an invasion. And we're going to make the final piece of armor, which we actually may have more or less enough iron left over to do that, which is amazing. And we're going to head right over to the Resonance Archives. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. It's been a bit of a weirder episode today. Lots of housekeeping, essentially, but it's going to be so worth it. My name has been Rograt. We've been playing Vintage Story today. Subscribe for more, and as always... take it easy.